both of you, are who you are today because you've lived your life in a way that is so inspiring that everyone looking at you right now has on the same expression. It's knowing that you'll never be alone during the challenges that life has, but it's also knowing that you'll never be alone in the wonderful and perfect moments that it has either.
Leigh. Hi. In front of all these people, I want to make sure you know you are everything I want from a partner and so much more. You're one of the best human beings I've ever known and probably one of the best to ever exist.
Farley is a truly unique individual in the best way possible. She is incredibly thoughtful and caring and loving and silly and kind and non-judgmental, and she's always putting other people first.
Farley, I met you 6 years ago in a softball dugout in Irvine, and since that time I've gotten to know you, and likewise, you've come to know me better than anyone, and somehow come to love me. And so I stand here today to marry not only my true love, but my best friend and my closest confidant.
When you look at Leigh and Farley, it's one of those things you just can't help but just to say, "Aw, that's so sweet." I still remember the first time that I met Leigh. He was interviewing me for a job. And honestly, Leigh turned out to be one of the most socially normal scientists. And it wasn't long after we moved to California that we met Farley. Sweet, polite, and thoughtful. We couldn't help but wonder how Leigh managed to trap Farley. But it was the first night that we hung out with them as a couple that we really knew they were a match made in heaven.
I'm feeling really good. Everyone's been incredible, and I'm most excited to see Leigh as he watches me walk down the aisle.
I am feeling really excited. This has been such a long time coming. Farley, this is one of the happiest days of my life, except in saying that, I hope that there are going to be many happier ones to come. I love you, and I am really looking forward to being married to you.
You fill my life with so much love, joy, and acceptance, and your presence and support ground me. I love you for who you are, I love who we are, and I love how I am a truer version of myself with you.
I promise to always admire your steadfast, stubborn determination to make the world better tomorrow than it was today. I promise to always hold your hand or scratch your back. I promise to be your navigator, your counselor, your sidekick, or your best friend. And as we go into the future, I know that whatever we have coming forward, we will face as a team. I promise to love you always, and most of all, I promise to be your husband.
I am so honored to join our families, and even more excited to keep doing life with you. While we may never know which one of us is the Cylon, I will do my best to show you love every day, and I know you will do the same. I love you.
It is so wonderful to see how the two of you love each other and support each other. Leigh, I am so glad that you moved, grooved, and proved that you can hang with Farley. Buckle up your seatbelt. It's time for takeoff. I think you're ready for her jelly. Her body's just the right amount bootylicious for you.
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Thank you for all the guests, relatives, and everybody else who's here to celebrate the wedding of Farley and Leigh Hargraves.
You're incredible. You are absolutely amazing. I am so grateful that you exist. Being with you is better than anything I could have asked for.
Leigh, it is time for you to kiss your bride and start staring in the same direction. You may kiss the bride.